really off on me. And the reason why he went off, he told me this later. But the reason why he went off is because if you just left Lawrence Taylor alone, he's going to get a sack. He's going to make a play or two. But if you piqued his interest, if you did something stupid, like jack him in the face and then try to talk a little...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Morning Glory. My name is Eddie Law. And it's a really fucking bad accident up here. Like, for real, there's at least 3 fire trucks and a bunch of cars. This is jacked up. Whoa, that car looks fucked up. It's been raining in Arizona for the last 3 days at least. And so, the roads are really jacked right now. And right now it's almost 7 a.m. so it's like people going to school and everything, so you just hope it's not like a high school kid that just got smashed in the middle of the fucking intersection. But this looks like a really fucked accident, man. God damn. Oh, fuck. That truck's not supposed to be right there. Holy shit. I can't even describe what I'm looking at right now. That's fucking incredible. And terrifying at the same time. Alright. There's a truck on top of another truck, pickup truck. And whoa. Okay. Wow, that's fucked up. Anyway, there's a truck on top of another truck. And it's the car hit with some little shit Kia thing, old school. Not even Kia, I don't even know what that is, but it's a little red car, tiny red car. And the worst part about it, the driver's side's destroyed. Holy fuck. Did not expect to see that shit when I first pulled out of my neighborhood. God damn. Wow. Anyway. This is bad. Oh shit. Sorry, fellas. Wow. That's crazy. Normally I don't stop to look at accidents. I normally don't, but obviously I don't have a choice right now. But this one looks really fucking horrible. No joke. This red car is half destroyed in the middle of the intersection. I can't imagine whoever was driving that's okay. It's kind of really fucked up. And what up, Daniel? Yeesh. Oh, the truck that hit it's a fucking big ass Dodge Ram truck. Hold up a second, I gotta do some maneuvering here. Alright. It's a Nissan Titan that hit it, and that truck's fucked up. So this thing happened at high speed. Whoo! God damn. Ew. Damn. I just hope everyone's okay, but that driver's side on that fucking little car is fucked up. You know what? I'd be rubbernecking if I was actually moving, bro. But I'm stuck right here. I'm gonna have to go the super long way around to work today. I don't really care. I just hope whoever got hit's okay, cause god damn, that's a big truck that hit that little car. That's why if I ever have kids and they turn 16 and get their license, they're getting a fucking van or something with a little bit of strength to it. Let's see if this guy's gonna help me out or no. Give me 1 second, bro. 1 second, homie. I gotta get through this here safely. Anyway, all right. Anyway, because maybe you can see the lights behind me. See that shit? Oh wait, no, it's a red light. Whatever. All right, try this again. Welcome to the Morning Glory. My name is Eddie Law. And of course, the one thing everyone's talking about, if you're an MMA fan, oh, okay. The one thing everyone's talking about, if you're an MMA fan, of course, last night's semi-announcement of Conor McGregor against Rafael dos Anjos and Holly Holm taking on Miesha Tate. multiple, like, it was a couple writers that are actually decent, are the ones that broke the story. Well, one of them broke the story. Jeremy Botter broke the story for Bloody Elbow? No, Bleacher Report. Sorry, for Bleacher Report. And then one other writer that I forgot his name, but he's actually a pretty credible dude. His own sources actually also confirmed the impending, or the pending announcement, but it's coming for sure. It's gonna happen supposedly. So we're waiting for official word from the UFC, of course. Make those fights official. But my first thought when I heard the fight was, damn, that's a tough ass fight for Conor McGregor. And then, damn, that's a tough ass fight for Miesha Tate and Holly Holm. And then, damn, Frankie Edgar's pissed. That dude just keeps getting fucked out of fights, man. Yeah. So it's I don't know. Is it the fight I wanted to see? No. Is it the fight I thought they were gonna make? Not really. I thought they were gonna make Edgar McGregor first, but obviously it didn't happen that way. And then Holly Holm against Miesha Tate. I was joking around saying that I was hoping Nunez or Kat Zingano got the fight, because I think Miesha Tate fans are the most they're the ones that put out the most fake outrage out there. When she got her fight taken away and they gave it to Holly Holm, the amount of bitching was insufferable. Honestly, I like Miesha Tate. Okay, I like Miesha Tate until she gets all snotty and annoying. But I like Miesha Tate. But her fans might be the most irritating motherfuckers on the planet. Like, how dare you do this to Miesha? It was her title shot. The other half of fucking fans were just like we've seen this fucking show before. Ronda against Miesha again. Oh, we don't want to see this shit. Give her somebody else. They take Miesha's title shot away, give it to Holly Holm, and the other half of fans start bitching. It was stupid and annoying, honestly. So, yeah. So I was hoping for sure. I was hoping that they were gonna give it to like Nunez or Zingano, so I could hear just to piss off Miesha fans. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Miesha fans to me are like the worst in Seattle Seahawks fans, or the worst of New England Patriot fans. All right, I'm not saying anybody that because I don't talk to shitty. I do my best not to talk to shitty people. Okay, but I do run into shitty fans a lot on Twitter, especially. And so, whoa, what the fuck? You don't turn and then signal, you fuck. Anyway, yeah, I was hoping for that kind of thing. And I was gonna be like, yeah, Zingano totally deserves a shot. She hasn't fought in a year, so the fuck what? Like some shit like that. And no, Miesha Tate fans are gonna be all on her, whatever. They're all on their bandwagon again. So, it's what it is. Like I think I said it last night on the on BTL. Me and Mike were fucking with this one dude who was taking what we were saying way too serious when we were talking about give the fight to Zingano. My camera's fucked up. That's still fucked up. Anyway, we were saying give the fight to Zingano or give it to Nunez or Betch versus Miesha and Holly versus Kat. Yeah, Mike was saying Betch versus Miesha and Holly versus Kat Zingano. You know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, I like last time, like again, when Tate's title shot got taken away, I started poking fun a lot at Miesha fans, because it's too easy to piss them off. Like, how dare you take something away from a pretty girl? How dare you take something away from a pretty girl? Meanwhile, if you take a title shot away from an ugly bitch, it's like no one gives a shit. I'm serious, no one gives a shit. You know what I mean? But because it's a pretty girl, how dare you take? Are you okay, sweetheart? If I tweet you if I hit you up on Twitter and say that's awful what they did to you, will you can I get a shot with you? Like, that's literally what it is on Twitter with a lot of people. It's really weird. A lot of dudes go on there, it's like, Miesha, you're so pretty. Like the next time I see him, she's gonna remember, and she's gonna give him some ass or something. But no, I'm fucking with you. In all seriousness, though, actually some people do that. But in all seriousness, Miesha deserves a shot, you know? If we're going to be serious about it, she deserves a shot. So, am I excited for the fight? No. Not at all. It's nice that we get Holly and Conor McGregor on the same card, I'll tell you that much. And that Conor RDA fight's going to be a motherfucker. But I don't see Holly Holm losing to Miesha Tate. If anything, I see a depressing-ass knockout of Miesha Tate. You know, but at least Miesha's going to get a payday, right? That should be a nice payday So if she gets knocked out, she at least goes home with a nice check. So that's kind of what you hope. And as far as RDA, I mean, he's got to be celebrated. That's a red panty night. This guy's going to get million at least. I don't know if he's going to get million. He's going to get a shitload of money for this next fight. All because of Conor. So, hey, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. But I guarantee RDA was begging and praying and everything for that fucking fight against Conor. Not to really fight him, but just to get paid. Mike says the final nail in their coffin. You know what? If Misha loses the title shot, the title fight, I don't see, you know, kind of what the point is of continuing. You can't beat the top two, you know, baddest chicks on the planet. You're number 3 forever at that point. Yeah. So, as far as RDA goes, for sure he was campaigning for that fight to get paid. He's gonna get paid, and look, there's a good chance he wins. RDA's a motherfucker. That guy's evolved a tremendous amount in the last 3 years. Now, Fred Kirby has a theory that this dude's juicing to the tits, but who knows? You know, it's that's a weird thing. But his body has changed pretty dramatically. But you could do that in a 3-4 year span. Oh, Mike says if Misha loses, she joins Bellator. She joins the circus. He says hashtag Bellator. I'm back. I have to take care of business here at work. People getting out of line. Do your thing, Daniel. So So, I mean, what problems does Misha bring, right? Takedowns, ground and pound. Misha's game is take you down, get on top of you, and rain down punches. That's her game. It's always been her game. Always. She has developed recently some power in her hands and the feet. That's nice. But what we saw from Holly Holm against Ronda Rousey, to me, is just too much for Misha Tate to overcome. You know, Misha Tate could walk out to her inspirational last Katy Perry song. It sucks. But, you know, good luck. It's just, I think Misha's Holly Holm is an athlete, and I don't think Misha Tate's an athlete, if that makes any sense. I don't think she takes Holly down. Ronda couldn't even keep Holly down. Ronda tried to throw her down, and Holm trained specifically for that. Mind you, now she's gonna train takedowns. She got one lucky punch. You're talking about me? She got one lucky punch. But I know, you know, Ronda couldn't throw her down. Yeah, Ronda couldn't throw her down. You know, using her judo, and you know, but here's the thing: Tate has a double leg. Tate has good wrestling, mind you. But again, Holly Holm is an athlete. That girl's a thoroughbred. She's muscles in every spot in her body. Misha Tate is just hot, physically. I'm talking about athletically. Now, she does have some power. She does have, you know, obviously strength and everything. She's a veteran of the sport. But she's also a veteran of the sport, minus the nose, this guy says. Now you're getting picky, Daniel. God damn it. But, but Misha came into the sport at the time where you could literally be like, oh, well, I used to play, you know, football, I guess I could just jump into this and, you know, half-ass and probably win a few fights. And the lazy eye. Misha has a lazy eye? I didn't fucking realize that. That is kind of funny. It's fucked up, but funny. That's all we notice is a fucked up nose and a lazy eye, bro. Have you watched Looking for a Fight? I have seen Looking for a Fight. And that one black dude, they're gonna have him fight Dwyer in a couple months here, I think, February. But if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, but it was actually a decent episode, I'm not gonna lie. That one guy called Punk. Yeah, you know, Mike Gall, I think it is, or Rich Gall, something like that. Yeah, it actually is a pretty entertaining show. But I think it's mostly entertaining because of Matt Serra and the Tooth. Dana White doesn't really bring jack shit to that, other than, you know, I guess guiding the whole thing. So, you know, from what they're gonna do point. Mickey Gall, thank you. And Sarah is a funny motherfucker, for sure. Here's the thing, I'm not, you know, Mickey Gall still 1-0. It's not like we're going to get the next superstar out of this show. But we could get Punk's opponent, which is, I'm cool with seeing Mickey Gall against CM Punk. But from what I saw from that fight they showed in that show, or from what we got to see on the fight, I'm not convinced that Punk couldn't beat him. But again, we haven't seen Punk do shit either. We've only seen him hit the pads a little bit. So, it's going to be on the main... It'll be like the first fight on the main card at some point. Probably UFC 200, and that's going to be a little annoying. because that means in the prelims going to be like at least 2 fights that deserve to be on the main card, right? So we got that. So anyway, so yeah, Holly's an athlete. She can move real well. She moves her head. Miesha has been known to get pummeled, as in standing there with her head kind of almost like Ronda, but a little better, to where Tate doesn't leave her fucking head on the center line like Ronda did and eat a bunch of. He would just sign for the fan base. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he was just signing for the fan base. CM Punk's got a lot of people that are gonna tune into the pay-per-view just to see what he does, just out of curiosity. Not as big as the Brock Lesnar factor, but pretty big. As far as Miesha Tate goes, better head movement, better strike. Honestly, I think Miesha might be a tiny bit better striker than Ronda, right? As in, she moves her head, doesn't leave it on the center line as much. Like, remember Ronda kept leaving her fucking head right in the middle? Boxing 101, don't leave your fucking head on the center line. Why? Because you leave yourself open to straights. Any straight punches will smack you in the fucking mouth. And it happened, right? So Miesha Tate for sure is going to be moving a lot better. Mind you, she's not going to hold her own against a world champion boxer. That's just the game. The name of the game for Miesha Tate is take that bitch down. That's the name of the game. Write it down. And if Holly Holm can keep it standing, we're all going to shed a tear for Miesha Tate when she gets in that post-fight press conference, all face all bloody and shit. Holly has beat her already with her reach. Helps her a lot. Sarah McMahon had no problem hitting her. Oh yeah, and Sarah McMahon is a garbage striker, if I remember correctly. She's not good. Yeah, but she has improved. So, there's that. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Miesha should have a... Hey, what's up, Andy? I don't know if Miesha will have a better showing than Ronda. Because I still think she gets TKO'd or knocked out by Holly. But I do think it's going to be, a longer fight. I think it'll go, how long did that one go? Start of the second round? This will go middle of the second round. By the way, if you're in the U.S. and you haven't bought a Powerball, start buying a couple. This shit just hit 700 million. Okay, you want to change your life and maybe send a couple million my way? Buy a ticket, win that shit. Miesha will be head kicked into oblivion. Yes, sir. I'm with you. And I'm going to call a head kick knockout. If not, at least, some kind of knockout. I'll say that much, at least. Some kind of knockout by the third round, start of the third round. And then her claim to fame is going to be like, I lasted longer than Ronda. That's going to be her thing. I'm going to win it. I'm going to win and go marry Miss Columbia. Not if I do first, son. God damn it, she was gorgeous. God damn, I can't believe they took her the fucking crown away. Anyway. So yeah. As far as the Conor McGregor RDA fight, RDA blitzed Cowboy because Cowboy starts slow. RDA is not going to blitz Conor McGregor unless he wants to prove a point. And then I remember the Kedzie fight. Yeah, the Kedzie fight. But yeah, she's not going to armbar Holly. She was offered $1 million to do porn. Columbia could probably do better by marrying some super rich dude somewhere. And then divorcing the guy, taking half. So yeah, RDA is not going to blitz Conor. Conor's got good counter strike. Counter punching for sure. They said she could pick any partner. Oh, my phone line's open at all times. Shit. So Conor, show the counter left, how strong it is and how good it is and how quick he could throw it and drop somebody against Jose Aldo. Mind you, RDA's bigger, has a better chin. Probably has a better chin because we never really saw Jose get knocked out. So, it'll be interesting to see how that works. Come on, they need longer than a minute. Takes. Stop hating on me, bro. I'll take like 3 Viagras. You know what's funny about the Viagra pill? They tell you if your boner lasts longer than, or if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, call a doctor. Fuck that. I'm gonna go fuck as many bitches as possible. You have a boner, you don't fucking call the doctor, hey, my dick won't go down. You call like every whore you know, all right, and just fucking go on a fuck stampede throughout wherever you live. That's what you do. All right, and then hope it goes down. If it don't go down after you fuck like 6 women, though, you might want to go to the doctor. Let's just say that much. But, or die happy, whichever one you want. Anderson's Viagra lasts months. Clearly lasted months. Oh, man, that shit's trippy. You know what's funny about Anderson? They had that one episode of his house, it was like Cribs or something, and they went through it, and I remember on the YouTube video, someone pointed out there was a thing of syringes, in a fucking vial or something. It's some weird thing that was like specifically for blue drink. There you go. It was specifically for injecting roids type of thing. So it was really, really weird. Silva went from pound for pound number one guy to headlining Fight Pass. You know what? No, I think the whole headlining fight. Look, Anderson can still sell pay-per-views as a co-main probably, right? But they're putting him on Fight Pass to kind of rile up more interest in subscribing to it. I like Fight Pass. You know, a lot of people hate it. I like it. You know, I wouldn't mind if they started putting pay-per-views on there. And, like, you know, let's say, I think I was talking to Talk MMA on Twitter, and he suggested, look, if they put it on Fight Pass and they charge, you know, instead of charging $60, they charge $30, and you keep your subscription, which is $10 a month or whatever it is right now. I'm not hating on that whatsoever. I like Fight Pass. Had it since the first launch. Yeah, I got it shortly after. Of course you prefer Andy. Andy says I prefer pay-per-view. We get it free. Of course you do. Yeah, motherfucker. I can't believe that shit, by the way. Lucky. Anyway, actually I can get it free too, but not in the way you get it free. Anyway, we get it 30% off. Who gets it 30% off? You better tell me who fucking gets it. You work. Oh, your wife works cable company, huh? We might have to talk on DM, bro. See, find out how we can get this working over here. I'm kidding. I probably want to work with a different cable company for sure. Time is at 7:16. I'm late as fuck. Yeah. So you know, RDA Conor McGregor is gonna be 100% off is better, says Andy. Yeah, that's true. 100% off is definitely better. Watch Bisping win. You GOAT. That'd be weird. You're not gonna call Michael Bisping the GOAT. Fucking A. Although he will be screaming for a fucking title shot against Rockhold and then get murdered. Bisping needs to hang it up. Andy says, Mike, go back to bed. Oh, jeez. But no, Bisping wins. With Bisping wins, he's gonna be screaming for a title shot, and then he's gonna get, you know, the shit kicked out of him again by Rockhold. No question. If Anderson wins, he's gonna get the shit kicked out of him by Rockhold. No question. Rockhold, sick. And at maybe 60% or 50%, still dominated Weidman, who was at 100% supposedly. What's he gonna do to Anderson Silva, who's old? Michael Bisping, who's overmatched. What do I think about Cameron retiring? Think he had one more fight? No, I think Cameron was done. Bisping won't win for fuck's sake. No, for sure, Bisping's not gonna win against Anderson. I got Anderson winning, no problem. Cameron, ever since he got knocked out by Johnny Hendricks, I thought that he was done. Ever since that fight, I was just like, oh, geez, like, he looked bad. Like, he got caught real hard, and the way he dropped, and I was like, this dude's done. And then when he took the head coaching job at Alpha Male for a little bit, to me, it was a guy just hanging it up already. So this is just it was for formality, announcing his retirement. There was no way he's gonna fight again, you know. His losses weren't too crappy to cover. They were all top 10 guys. No, 100%, absolutely top 10 guys. But he took damage from all top 10 guys. You know, he took a lot of hits and stuff, especially that Hendricks knockout, where his body just went, you know, his body died for a second. That was a rough one to see, and it's a rough one for probably for him to take. So, yeah, you know, and again, taking a head coaching job somewhere for a little bit, even if it was only for a little while, that's telling. To me, it's telling, because that's like, you know, that's not a foot out the door, it's a leg out the door, you know, as far as fighting goes. This is going to be a long-ass Periscope because I am stuck in, like, non-moving traffic. If there's another accident up here, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm losing my mind because there's too much bullshit. People are not careful out here driving. I know Andy missed it. Right when I started the Periscope, man, like, literally right outside my neighborhood is an awful fucking crash, man. And I live next to a high school, and the car that took the most damage on the passenger side, too, it got hit by a fucking pickup truck, probably about the size that I'm driving right now, which is pretty big. And it looked bad, and I'm thinking it was a high school kid, so hopefully he's okay, but it was awful. Man, so it's time for me to find another NFL team. No, dude, stick with the Rams, you'll be fine, or the Bucks, you'll be fine. No, I hope Bisping wins. You know what, I like chaos, alright, so if Bisping wins, it'll be fun, but I think Anderson Silva's got it in the bag, so, you know. Nah, dude, stick with the Bucks, you'll be fine. You're just gonna have to tolerate Dirk Cutter for a little bit. Andy, come on now. Seriously, Mike, get help. Fucking, yeah, so what can Conor do against RDA? It's a good question. It's always a question. We can never really break down McGregor's style. It's really weird. Still wondering why they fired him. He only had 2 good... Okay. The reason they fired Lovie Smith, dude, is because... okay, their reason is that other teams were calling about Dirk Cutter and wanted to hire him for a head coaching job. And you know Dirk Cutter's a... Okay. Dirk Cutter's a dick. Okay. Dirk Cutter is a guy who is awful, and he'll take any job he can. I'm English and don't think Bisping has hopes as Andy. Yeah, Bisping had no shot, I don't think. Yeah, I don't see it. But Lovie Smith got fired supposedly because Dirk Cutter was going to get hired somewhere else and they wanted to keep him. The other story, I think they fucked up though. I think they got duped. I think other teams called about Dirk Cutter so they could get Lovie Smith out. I guarantee Lovie Smith is going to have a job next year. Promise that. Lovie Smith is going to be a coach somewhere. Bisping's eye still looks messed up. Yeah, Bisping's eye's fucking permanently fucked up. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of lawsuit against Vitor, at least the UFC, for that shit. Would that be the greatest upset to date? What, Bisping over Anderson Silva? No, hell no. I don't see a bigger upset than Holly Holm or Ronda Rousey. Oh, but I mean, maybe this year would be the biggest upset. That's what, February 27th? Unless TJ Dillashaw knocks out Cruz, it's not going to happen. Bisping winning over Anderson Silva will be a huge upset. Because again, there's no way. I just don't see it. You know, that's a tough fight for him. It's a weird. Yeah, I don't know. Even if it isn't, you know, he hasn't lost in Europe ever. Bisping, I mean. So it's a weird thing. All right. Holly was legit, Bisping not at all. Holly was legit, but we didn't think but not us. But I mean, the odds makers didn't think she was. She was still a super underdog. So, what does Bisping have? He's got cardio. He's light on his feet for the most part. He's got good boxing, good striking. But Anderson Silva, if he's healthy, is a really good striker and a powerful striker on top of that. Okay, and he finds angles that are weird. He comes up with that fucking, elbow, that fucking weird ass like uppercut elbow, I call it, but I know there's a name for it. There is a fucking accident up here. Fucking shit. People gotta drive careful out here. That's fucking great. Right in the middle of the intersection too. Son of a bitch. Hope everyone's okay, but damn, man. That's 2 this morning. Like I said earlier, it's been raining in Arizona real bad. Not pretty bad. Yesterday was pretty bad, but the days before weren't too bad. And this morning it didn't even rain at all. It's just been cloudy. But people are still, they're not careful out here. So we get all the California drivers. That's what we get. And then those guys crash against the East Coast drivers, and then it's all fucked. Oh, come the fuck on. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna be on this thing for quite a while unless I decide to cut it early. So other things we could talk about. UFC 197. Obviously, they just created the damn thing, so they don't have. They have the Main and co-main. Main's gonna be McGregor, obviously, and then Comey's gonna be Holly. What other fights would you throw on there? Nick Diaz is gonna be, I think, next week. I want to say it's next week. Is it next? I don't know. Whenever the next NSAC meeting is, they're gonna be talking Nick Diaz settlement. Basically, settle out so they don't look super stupid, or they don't go to court and lose the whole thing. It's just basically saving face for the Nevada State Athletic Commission now. So my theory, next week. Okay, it is next week. First of all, Fight Pass needs to be on that shit. All right, I know they're boring for the most part, but I loved watching Pat Lumbaugh get owned on Fight Pass. That was some crime right there almost. But I hope they cover. But I think ever since the Pat Lumbaugh got made to look really stupid, I think the commission was like, no more Fight Pass. There's no more. At first they loved it. Even Pat Lumbaugh loved it. He's like, oh, I'll be on TV. Got all made up and shit. Fucking got her hair done and all that action. Be on on the internet. Then Nick Diaz's lawyer came by and gave her a fucking smackdown. And for sure, oh shit, this is not, ooh, fuck. Oh shit, that's not good. Alright, hold up a second, I gotta maneuver. This is gonna be bad. That cop just made it worse. Should always be televised. I think it should be for transparency's sake. Especially because I hate, having to fucking get my updates on that kind of shit from fucking Twitter. It's always some writer talking about, oh, you just said this. Oh. Like, dude, just fucking... and he gives it, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this is going to be a while. This is bad over here. Oh, you can't see the lights on my face. Look at that. Kind of. So, yeah. Nick Diaz is probably going to get... I think his suspension is going to be over. It's been a year since that fight. So I'm assuming they're going to cut it down to 1 year. Which, at that point, at the end of this month, his suspension will be over. They did it for Andy Anderson, right? They did it for Anderson Silva. They took him off suspension. The suspension was for, I think, a year. For steroids, by the way. His suspension was for a year. From the date of the fight, though. So his shit's already over. Hold up a second. Like at the time that they shortened his, they basically, of course, these fucking idiots. All right. Hopefully everyone's okay, but I can tell you right now, people don't pay attention around where I work. It's horrible. Where I live, everyone drives super slow. Around where I work, which is the main Phoenix area, people drive like assholes. So anyway, all right. Back. At least I'm doing speed limit now. Back on Diaz. I think he's gonna fight at 200, UFC 200, but I don't know against who. Who you give Nick Diaz? If GSP comes back, I give him Nick Diaz. If Condit doesn't retire, but they don't give him a rematch, I give him Condit. Not because they're both coming off a loss, so why not? But what else? What other fight would I want to see with Nick Diaz in it? I want to see Nick Diaz, Robbie Lawler, but people will lose their fucking minds when Nick Diaz gets a title shot. They will lose their shit. I will love it, but they will lose their shit, and I will poke fun at everyone that gets mad about that. What other fucking? Who else would you guys? Who do you guys want to see Nick Diaz fight if he comes back in time for 200? Because I think you put him on that card. I don't think you do 200 without Nick Diaz if he's available. I think I would do Nick Diaz against who? I can't think of any. I mean, I'd love to see him beat up on Johnny Hendricks, but I'm hoping Johnny Hendricks won't be in the UFC by then. What else? Who else is there? Matt Brown, maybe. Brandon Thatch. Yeah, Matt Brown. Matt Brown would be legit. Tim Means against Nick Diaz would be legit. To me, it'd be legit. It's not a big enough name, mind you, at all. But I think Tim Means would be legit against Nick Diaz. Donald Cerrone against Nick Diaz. Now that Cerrone's a welterweight. Woo! Oh, the older brother comes for that ass. Oh, I think Andy just nailed it. Diaz against Damian Maia. Can you imagine those roles? Motherfucker fucking Gunnar Nelson. Nick Diaz Jiu-Jitsu against Damian Maia's Jiu-Jitsu. Woo! God, that'd be fucking awesome. I think I'm with that. Make it just a rule. Make it like the fucking third fight on the card. And just watch those two go at it. Because we either see Nick Diaz peppered Maia to death, or we see some epic fucking jiu-jitsu. That'd be the shit. Can you imagine those scrambles, though? Like scramble, fight off of submission. You know what I mean? Transitions. Fucking sweeps. It'd be so sick. Honestly, I'd love to see him in EBI. Both of those guys. But did I watch Nate vs. Ryan? No, dude. Fucking right when I got done with the show, I had to run, do for a few things at my sister's house for my nephew. I had to build a couple things, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. I do have it saved on my computer though, so I'm gonna watch it in an hour or so here. All right, let's see. Why are you looking so mad, chick? Fuck, life ain't that bad. Anyway, so yeah, it's Nick Diaz at 200 would be great. Nate Diaz at 200 on maybe the prelims would be legit. Although he did just headline a card. So yeah, if you want to put Nate Diaz against somebody for like UFC 200 or something like that, who would you put him against? Nate Diaz at 55 would be Joe Duffy. Yeah, I want to see him against Joe Duffy. Yep. Have you go with Joe Duffy on that one. Oh, we got here. So I'm just driving around shit today, man. Fucking A. Alright, so to end the show here in a second, since the point of the parking lot, because I'm literally half an hour late to work because of the accidents and whatnot. Fucking stay in your lane, bitch. The Conor RDA news is not very surprising. Dustin Poirier against Nate Diaz. Poirier coming off a big win. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Just Poirier is going to be going for takedowns the whole time, though, so it'll just piss off Diaz. Hopefully Diaz is, some kind of submission off his back, but I think Poirier will be ready for that. That'd be a fun fight, though. I'd be cool with that. Or I'd be down with that. But Conor RDA, not surprised. Not completely surprised. I was thinking Conor Edgar first, but okay. And Holly Holm Miesha Tate, not surprised either, but underwhelmed. How's that? I'm underwhelmed by that fight. I don't think I just don't see Miesha Tate winning or having a chance. So, mind you, her fans will fucking fight me on that 4 days till after the fight. And after the fight, Miesha Tate fans are like, if she would have gotten the takedown that one spot, she'd have won that fight. Well, she didn't get the takedown, so she lost. Just like what we were saying after the second round of fight. If she would have lasted just a couple more minutes, she would have won that fight. No, she wouldn't, because she didn't. That's like in boxing when they say if that fight goes 10 more seconds, you win. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. That's an if. Had it, but it didn't happen. So let it go. All right, fellas, I gotta go. I gotta literally run into work right now and explain about the two awful accidents I had to drive by. Even though I've been driving for probably 45 minutes. She lost every second of that fight. Oh, fucking for sure she lost every second. She had no chance. Fucking A. This fucking asshole had to park right here. Son of a bitch. You know what I don't like about Dodge Rams? At least the new ones. Their shifter isn't a shifter anymore next to the wheel. It's not even a shifter in the middle like the Challenger. It's a fucking wheel. You gonna go? Goddamn retard. I don't know you, but you shouldn't even probably be here. You're probably just trying to turn around, aren't you, fuckface? That's exactly what they're doing. Hate when people do that shit. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna go. Just have a good one. Stay safe. Drive safe, please. If you're in the U.S., buy a lottery ticket and then give me a couple mil for encouraging you to buy the ticket. Stupid. Encouraging you to buy the ticket. Have a good one, Andy. And I will catch you guys later. Hopefully, I don't know. I got nothing planned today, so I'm putting up the YouTube replay of BTL from last night. I thought it was a good one. That was a good episode. I felt good about it. And I got more listeners than I ever have. So I think we hit the 30s yesterday, which is cool. Anyway, all right, I'll let you guys go. You guys have a good one. One day closer to death, so make it count. But just don't die today, please. All right, I want to get no bad news from you guys, all right? Have a good one. See ya.